A very good morning. I, Dr. Pallavi Chaudhary, Associate Professor from Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Akudi, Pune, will be discussing today on the topic Introduction to Perfumes in Cosmetics. To start with this presentation, first let's go for its contents. That will include introduction, what is the history of these perfumes, then what is the definition of perfume, how we can define this perfumes with its advantages and disadvantages and notes in the perfume. So, to just give a rough introduction, basically the perfumes, they are used nowadays used in cosmetic preparations to have or to please the senses, as well as now it has been a sophisticated ornament to all men and women. So to start with that, we'll go for the history of perfumes. Now, the Egyptians, they were the first who used the perfume, and the production of this perfume was reserved for only the priest, and therefore these perfumes, they were used only for religious purpose. With that, the Greeks also used an extraordinary amount of perfumes throughout the body and for hygiene and cult of the body. So this perfumery, or you can say the oldest perfumery, was discovered on the island of Cyprus 4000 years ago, indicating that perfume manufacturing can be done on an industrial scale. So this was the first when Egyptians and the Greeks, they used the perfume. With that, the Hungarians, they also introduced the post-modern perfume made of scented oils, and they used these scented oils which were blended with alcohol solution at the command of Queen Elizabeth of Hungary. So even the Hungarians, they had used these perfumes previously. Then France can be termed as the birthplace of modern perfumery. So even France had the use of this perfumery, and they had provided the growth of some aromatic plants for perfume industry with the raw materials. So with this provision of aromatic plants, this perfume can be manufactured or produced on a large scale. So even today, France remains the center of the European perfume design as well as the trade. And England, with that, England and Germany also contributed a lot in modernization of perfumery. So whatever the alterations or the modernization is being required, that also had been taken by England and Germany. So with this history, let's go for the definition of perfume, how we can define the perfumes. So basically, perfume is a mixture of fragrant essential oils or aromatic compounds, fixatives and solvents. And when they are used, they give the human body, animal or food objects and living spaces a pleasant scent. So this is the definition of perfume. So now these perfumes, they are generally available in liquid form and are used to give a pleasant scent to a person's body. So perfumes are supposed to release a continuous pleasant fragrance that will provide a long-lasting feeling of freshness. And in it was initially used only for religious purpose. But nowadays it has become an ornament of sophistication for both men and women. So this is the definition of perfume, and how this perfumes nowadays has become a ornament for both men and women. So let's go for the advantages of perfumes. The advantages, obviously it will have the advantage of enjoying the fragrance of the perfume, and it will be pleasing to the senses. But this perfumes will have certain disadvantages also, like some volatile organic compounds like ethanol or D-limonene, when they are used in the perfumes, they cause irritation and difficulty in breathing, and they even may cause some allergic symptoms and severe headache. Then the other disadvantage is the chemicals which are used or present in the perfumes, they may irritate others. other people. They may also cause some skin allergic reaction like contact dermatitis. With that, the diethyl phthalate, an irritant, it is also an suspected hormone disruptor that is also absorbed in the skin, and it can accumulate in the human fat tissue. So these are the advantages and the disadvantages of perfumes. So moving ahead, the next part is notes in perfume. So to basically understand notes in perfume, first we have to understand what is the meaning of notes. So notes, they are defined as descriptors of scent that can be sensed upon application of a perfume. It means that what type of a scent the person is using. So that is called as what? A note. So note will be basically describing the type of scent a person is using. So there are basically three sets of notes making the harmonious scent accord. So there are three types of notes, and these notes are carefully created with the knowledge of evaporation process of the perfume. It means that how the evaporation from these scent or the three notes takes place, according to that the classification is done on the type, that is the three sets of notes. So let's go for which are the three sets of notes. The first note is top notes. The second is called as the middle notes. The middle note is also called as heart notes. And the last is the base notes. So these are the three different types of notes which are used in perfumes for cosmetics. So now we will see what is the meaning of all these terms. What is the meaning of top notes, middle notes and base notes, and how we can distinguish between all these notes. So the first is top notes. Now top notes, basically they are the lightest of all the notes and recognized immediately after the application of perfume. So top note, they are the lightest, and as soon as the perfume is applied, it can be easily recognized. So those will be called as the top notes. The top notes, they consist of small light molecules with high volatility that evaporate quickly. So these top notes, they have small molecules, or the light molecules, which have a very high evaporation rate, and they are highly volatile in nature. So which are the common fragrances that can be considered or included in top notes? The examples are citrus, that is lemon, orange, zest, then light fruits like grape, berries, or even herbs like clary sage, lavender. So all these come under, or they are included in the top notes. Moving ahead, the second is middle notes. Now middle notes, they are also called as the heart notes, and they make an appearance once the top notes evaporate. So once the top notes are evaporate, so we go for a second type of note, that is the middle note. The middle note compounds, they form the heart of the notes, and that is why it is called as the heart note or main body of a perfume, and it also acts to mask the often unpleasant initial impression of the base note, and which becomes more pleasant with time. So as the time will go on or will pass, this middle note, it will have a pleasant sensation when it is applied. The common fragrances which are included in middle notes are rose, lemon, lavender, nutmeg and jasmine. So there are a number of examples which can be included in the middle notes. And the last type of note is base notes. Base notes, they are also called as the bottom or the dry notes, which appear while middle notes are fading. So as we go from the top, that is the top note, to the base note, as the top note will be fading away, then we'll go for the middle note, and when the middle note is fading away, then we go for the base note. The base and the middle notes together are the main theme of a perfume. So these two are the main theme of the perfume. Then base notes bring depth and solidity to a perfume. And common fragrances for the base notes, they include sandalwood, vanilla, amber and musk. So these are the examples of the fragrances which come under base notes. So just we'll see now, this is, you can say this is a pyramid of the notes present in the perfume. Now as we can see, we know the three types of notes: top note, middle note and the base note. The top note, it will include the lemon fragrances, while the middle will have the flowers in that, the rose and the different flowers will be included in the middle note, while the base note, they are the strongest notes which have a lasting effect. So the same perfume pyramid we can see over here. The top notes or the head note, it is also called as head note. It will last for at least 5 minutes and it will include different citrus fruits or aromatic compounds. While the middle notes, it can last up to 10 minutes and it may have some florals included in that. Then some fruity or the spices can be included in this middle note. And the base notes, they have got the wood or the balsamine examples which have or which may last up to 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes. So this is called as the perfume pyramid. Other way of defining or describing this perfume pyramid is depending upon the volatility. So as we can see here, the head notes are there, the head notes, the heart notes and the base notes. So depending upon the volatility of the compounds or the materials which are present in the perfume, it will be ranging from base note to the high note, head note. So when we consider the base notes, it can stay for 5 hours or more than 5 hours. Then it can range from 30 minutes to 5 hours. The heart notes, they can stay for a period of 15 minutes to 30 minutes, while the head notes, they hardly stay for 5 minutes. So upon application of these different notes, the volatility of the ingredients will depend, and according to that, the volatility will depend, as well as the time duration, that is for how much time these perfumes, they will have an effect on the effect that is considered in this pyramids. So this was about the in short about the introduction to perfumes, and I hope we have understood about the introduction part, what are perfumes, then what are the history, how it has been originated, then what are the different advantages, disadvantages of perfumes, as well as we have seen about the different notes of perfumes which can be used in cosmetics, and how the classification of these notes is done on the basis of volatility and the time duration, how for time duration it can be used. So with this, I conclude with this introduction part of the perfumes in cosmetics. Thank you.